How we doing, guys? Welcome to the Bitcoin video update. Guys, we're going to deep dive today into Bitcoin, and I want to cover, could we hit 67,000 first or 48,000 first? I'm going to give you guys some really solid technical analysis behind this. We are going to be looking at the metrics over here, so stick around for that. I think you guys are really going to like this video. But first, guys, just to update you, on this channel, we are currently 56 for 56 wins. We ended up winning our 56th win today, actually on Matic, and then our 55th for 55th win was actually over here, and that was on DOT. So DOT was over here at 15.09%, and then we took profit here for 10.17% on Matic. So you guys are doing really well. I'll go over and show you guys how to set all that up for Bitcoin at the end of this video. Guys, I just real quick pause here. I've heard you guys in the comments. I see you guys there. You guys are like, hey, Travis, you spend a lot of time talking about, the indicators on sale as far as, the membership. A lot of new people are coming to this channel. Possibly you're watching this and you're brand new, and you guys see our win rate and success over here. I really like to spend a lot of time showing you guys how to set that up. But what I've done for you so I can cut down on that, because I really want to spend more time in these videos getting into the deep dive analysis like I'm going to do today. In this description, I included a link that says learn how to trade our strategy, and I have a video there. It will teach you guys how to trade everything from our buy limits of how to set them up on Bitcoin, how you guys set them up with 4 different buy limits and all that, as well as using our metrics in here and our indicators. So I want you guys to watch that because I want to spend more time today on actually the technical analysis side of Bitcoin. But we are doing great, and it's going very, very well for us on this channel. So let's do this. Let's just start right now and let's look at where we could see Bitcoin going. I want to draw your guys' attention over here to the trend exhaustion and the price versus the well money flow over here for a second. What we're seeing here is that when this does push into the top sections up here, with the trend exhaustion, this is where normally we're actually seeing some nice moves back down in the market. And this is going to play in today's analysis. When we see this, we saw a consolidation period and then a little bit of move down here. Previous time over here, we obviously saw a nice move back down in the market. We saw this over here. We saw the well money flow high, and this actually ended up getting a high and another higher high, which this ended up pushing price structure up, but money flowed out of the market. This is actually how we were able to tell that Bitcoin was going to crash back down. We also were able to call the top over here because we saw the trend exhaustion in the top section here, which was where this was before the drop happened. So these indicators called this drop here. Awesome. We pull over here, we see the next top zone here besides this one has barely got into the top here, but we did see this correlate to a drop. The other big time was over here, all right? We saw this negative divergence, price action trying to go up, money flowing out of the market. That's a very easy call for us to make. If you guys know anything about this, like once you guys see divergence here, this is how you can predict moves back up. If you have a low and another lower low, and you guys have the well money flow in your charts, this is a low and this is a higher low. This will show you guys when money's flowing back into the market, and this shows us, and this is actually how we call this move back up in here. It's basically showing you that if money's flowing into the market and price structure is trying to move down, that cannot be sustainable, especially when the trend exhaustion is showing that it wants to go back up. These are leading indicators to tell us where we could be going very soon. You guys need to see that in order to understand where we're currently at. So let's pull this into today's view. All right, now that we're pushing down to this bottom section here, we could see another play here where we could start seeing another higher low formation form and then a pump back up. So we see this low, a higher low, high, and a higher low looking to pump a little bit higher here, okay? That is something we could be seeing. The well money flow still has quite a bit of ways to go down here before we get to the bottom sections where this could springboard back up. Now, let me show you some other proof in here of where I think we can go. As far as a drop back down, I believe the Fibonacci retracement is going to be the most accurate way of predicting this. You take the high, you take the low of the trend, and this is what I'm looking at here. I'm looking for this 50% retracement back down in the market, which would put us right around this level, and this is right around $48,000, okay? It's right around 48 and between 46, 7, and 48. I'm gonna call it 48 because it's right around the top of the Fibonacci 50% retracement. This is where I think we can head. Now, we have already broken through the ascending support line here, and that's why I think we've seen a little bit of a sell-off come today. We do, over the weekend, need to break this ascending support line, which is right around basically our stop loss point of 50%. Our traders who ended up getting our subscription at tradeconfident.io, it's $49 a month. You guys are actually able to trade this with me and on Telegram. Traders are currently up 28.22% on this trade, okay? We use 4 different buy limits. We do 25% of our trade at each buy limit. So traders are up 28.22% on the first buy limit of 25%. I want to make that very clear because I think some people are getting confused in the comments, guys. This is the full percent you are up, but you must calculate it based off how many buy limits we have hit, okay? So the only way I can keep this transparent for everybody is to show you guys the full price because this is actually what you guys can do. And here's how you do this. Come to the left side over here, click price range, and wherever your current entry is for you guys entering with us, click once and then drag this up to the current price, and that's how you get to tell your full percentage. You know, calculating with like 1 buy limit, 2 buy limit, 3 buy limit, it just gets too complicated. What I'm going to use for now on is just simply how much we're up. And I need you guys, just know that you're 30% up on 25% of your position. I think that's very self-explanatory. But anyways, just wanted to point that out. Now let's look at this for a second. I want you guys to pause here and let's look at the metrics because this is telling us something. Here are the buy limits for Bitcoin. If you guys want to trade this, basically you're putting a buy limit in at each 4 of these levels. $1,000, you put $250 at each level. Once you hit this, you guys will be triggered in. Then you guys are going to end up actually putting a sell limit at the yellow line up here. Again, that video is this one right here. Make sure you guys watch that. Let's look at these metrics over here for Bitcoin. And I will, at the end of this video, guys, I will be going over profits because we've had people make some insane amount of profits here just this last week, like thousands of dollars. So make sure you guys watch that. It's just a really fun way to end the day. Okay. This will update tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time like it does every day. What this is showing me that is when we start seeing this push up into the greedy section here, this is where I expect to see moves back down. Why? Because when Bitcoin pushes up here and we follow this straight down and we look at the well-known institutional smart money, when they start accumulating short trades, we do usually see them move back down in the market. Take a look at this right here. Sorry, guys. This happened right here where they started moving down, and then we saw everybody get anxious and greedy, and then the price moved back down here, okay? We saw this also happen here where we stalled here and we saw some moves back down in the market when long trades are moving out of the market. Short trades were taken by Wells, institutions, and smart money. Okay, we also saw this over here. So this is a sign. Another huge sign, which may be even a higher indication that we're going to look to be going down, is the correlation of long trades on the blockchain versus price structure. Okay, so watch this with me for a second as you understand this. Sorry, I can get my little cursor out here. Watch this, guys. As price structure moves up, and you guys have long trades moving out of the market here, this is historically correlated to drops back down in the price. You guys can see that here, okay? Watch this over here. Price structure ended up moving down here while long trades were moving into the market. What happened? The price ended up moving up. Well, the price ended up moving up here while long trades were moving out of the market. And what happened? The price actually moved back down. But then what happened when the price was moving back down? Long trades entered into the market and it drove the price back up. This is why I've been calling a drop on Bitcoin here. And I did some coaching sessions with you guys this last week. And I said, hey, I don't think we're going to hit 65,000 as fast, 100,000, whatever, as fast as you think, because look at the correlation here. Price action, moving up, long trades moving incredibly fast out of the market. 1 time this is held true, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. This is the 5th time this is held true in the market that we could be seeing a move back down. I would really put some investment into this, guys, and trust this. This is the actual flow of money of what's happening on the charts here. This is why I do expect to see a move back down. Okay, follow me back over to Bitcoin here. That move back down correlates to what I just showed you guys as far as a move down for the 50% Fibonacci retracement, which puts us at a level here of about $48,000. Okay. If we come back down here and then we spring back up, how high could we go? Well, in the beginning of this video, that's where I'm talking about 67,000, and that is the extension of the Fibonacci retracement of 1.6, and that puts us right up here. This level, if you guys watch on the chart here, is right at about $65,000. Okay, this is what this looks like for this drop here, but let me show you another reason of why it could go higher. We need to actually pull this out a little bit further here, and we need to look at the structure at large here. Okay, watch this. You take a Fibonacci retracement from the high to the low. We have perfectly hit the 50% Fibonacci retracement. Now we need to find the 1.6. Guys, there's a reason why a lot of Fibonacci retracements work. It's because a lot of price structure is attached to those areas. Okay, the argument is 65,000 based off this trend. This argument pushes us all the way up here to $67,000 because if we look at the low here and then we look at the high, and we look at the retracement here, this could push us up here where we could start hitting this by the end of the year. So I believe between 65,000 and between 67,000 is where we could possibly see a target by the end of the year. But before we get there, I do believe there needs to be, and I would be looking for a healthy move down. Again, I'm not just saying that, I'm using these on-chain metrics over here, and it has been very clear to us that when long trades are heading out of the market and price structure is moving up, and we also see in here that we have, Wells institutions and smart money looking to short this isn't a positive sign for Bitcoin to keep going up. This will usually, quote unquote, usually, guys, follow me here, this will usually look for selling pressure over the weekend to push this back down. So looking at this area here where we have our stop loss for everybody trading this strategy, I will be excited if we come out and we actually tag this over this weekend. If not, and this keeps heading up here and for some reason doesn't come down and hits that and it goes up, I will move our stop loss up here with the price going up and we'll just make more money on this trade. It's very, very simple. Okay, I want to show this to you guys. The price versus the well money flow and trend exhaustion. Real quick, I am upping the price of these two indicators. Here's how you guys can get this. You guys have it in the description as well as the first comment. It will take you guys over here. The price versus the well money flow is going up at the end of the month. I'm upping the trend exhaustion as well before the end of the year. The bundle pack will give you guys access to all of our indicators, and this is the best deal possible. This will actually stay the same price while these all update and they increase in price. So you guys are getting a greater value if you get this. The reason why they're so important is they've been calling these moves in Bitcoin very accurately. When we start seeing this move down here, like let's play this out, guys. Over the weekend and we see a move down, if this pushes into the bottom right section of the trend exhaustion, we need to understand what's happened in the past here. And I'm just going to circle the last 3 times this has happened where it's gotten down here very far. We ended up seeing this starting to see a move back up in price. Yes, it started seeing a little bit move back down, but the next time we ended up trying to push down here, we immediately saw a stop and a move back up. Okay, then we take a look at this down here. I showed you guys the divergence pattern. We started moving back up immediately after that. And this down here, I called on Telegram for this. Basically, it was a bear trap of a move down, and then this perfectly called this move up. So I'm looking for this 5th time for this to hold accurate on the chart here where we could be seeing moves back up. So you guys need to be watching that, because if you're in this trading, it comes out here and tags you. Our next buy limit is fairly close down here, so we can get picked up and you guys can win your next trade, or we're going to try to win the next one on this channel. So make sure you guys have this on your chart so you can watch that. Alternatively, if we start seeing this price move up and the price versus well money flow and the trend exhaustion pushed back to the top here, I am going to be looking for this to actually signal a very great sell-off we could see in the market. So you want to be very aware of that, because that has held true in the past very strongly, okay? We see when we pushed up into here, let me just circle these really quick, and then I want to go over one more thing before we end this video. We see that when we get up here, this is doing a very good job of calling these moves back down before they happen. This is saying, hey, precursor, this may not happen, the moment it comes out, but it's saying, heads up, you need to watch this because it could be something that could be happening soon. If not a move up, at least a consolidation. So watch this on the charts here, guys. As we start seeing this move up here, we could start seeing these play out where when we get to the top, we start seeing nice drops, or when we get to the bottom, we start seeing bounces. But I wanted to give you guys a full technical analysis update on why Bitcoin could hit 48,000 or 67,000. Let's go over a few more metrics here, and then I'll leave you guys with some profits at the end of this video, because those are insane. Okay, moving down here, looking for short trades or long trades, definitely more favor on short trades right now. We're not taking any long trades. The best thing to do is actually set up your buy limit over on the live trade section. If you guys click right here on the front page, this is where you guys set up your buy limits. Again, watch that video in the description. It'll teach you guys how to trade this. Set it up for Ethereum, Dogecoin, Cardano, Ripple, any ones you guys like, because that will help you guys get in there. Again, it's just $49 a month. You get access to all the metrics as well as the live trade calls that we're making over here. Okay, moving down here, I wanted to show this to you guys. As far as the drop down, we have these support resistance prices in here. I'm not going to spend too much time on here. I want to talk about this. Those of you guys who are dollar cost averaging in here, you guys are doing very, very, very well. Like every single one of your positions are in the profit right now. Now, if you guys think we're going to hit a crypto winter, and I know a lot of you guys are holding with these positions. So for example, if you have like $10,000, a lot of people are just throwing $1,000 into every single green line, and every single call on this channel is in the profit right now. If you guys agree with me that the on-chain metrics are looking for a move back down, you may want to look to take some profit on these hold positions. I know you haven't held for 5 to 10 years, but maybe look to take some profit, all right? Look at what's happened down here on the exit points. This is telling us that we are in a huge red block here telling us that we could start seeing moves back down in the market. This has been pretty accurate in the past. I'm not looking for this to be 100% accurate. All of our metrics are 75 to 80% accurate. I don't think there's really any metrics out there that are more than 80% accurate. So I want to be just really reasonable with you guys on this video. This is why we use these. All of our metrics are looking like we could be seeing a move back down over the weekend. So I want you guys to be watching that. And here's a lot of proof because long trades are completely dropping out. Now, if this comes down and it makes a higher low formation and long trades increase, that's a huge bullish sign that we could be heading back up. So you guys want to watch this over here on all the coins going into the weekend. Okay. So let's finish with this, guys. The people using our strategy, I was going to do this in the beginning of the video, but I wanted to give you guys some solid technical analysis and give you some value on this video. But just this last week, we had a trader do 8,000 euro in a matter of 2 weeks. They're up 75% in their account. $14,000 made within 5 hours of trading. He also made another $5,000 here shorting with the calls that I made. This guy ended up doing $400 in his first week following the trading strategy. Awesome. Great job. This guy did 8 for 8 wins, up 8.6%. We've had other people in here take their account from 33,000 to 40,000. A guy made $1,000 while he slept pretty much in here. Pretty crazy. $300 to $250 profit. That's incredible. Also, a guy in here did $2,000 in 2 days. We have a guy did 5 trades in a row. First time, guys, I'm doing successful trades in a row. That is awesome. That's probably my favorite testimonial. I'll just leave you guys with a couple more here. We had a guy, this is 2 weeks ago now, he ended up doing $6,000 on the Solana trade that we called out, and then he did $10,000 profit on ADA. Everybody won that ADA trade. Obviously, we haven't lost a trade on this channel yet. And then one more down here, $40,000 profit within 3 weeks of trading our system, and then $10,000 the week prior to that. Just incredible what people are able to do with this. And this guy down here, pretty awesome. He did $5,000 on ADA. So guys, all you need to do is come up here, sign up. It's $49 a month. This gives you access to the metrics and the trade calls. You guys basically just come in here to any coin you want, set up your buy limits. You set 1 buy limit, 2 buy limit, 3 buy limits, 4 buy limits. Take your amount, $1,000, split it into 25 equal portions, and then you guys enter your trade. And then once you do that, come down here and click Telegram. Once you sign up for Telegram, we'll have a hot link, and you guys will literally just join me in Telegram over here where I'm calling exits and I'm giving you guys updates on trades. And we, honest to God, guys, like we literally are 56 for 56 wins, and we're not doing small wins in here. They're like 10%, plus on these first buy limits that we're hitting. So we're going for compound interest over here, and people are doing incredibly well. Make sure you guys do get the indicators because those are going to go up in price. The price versus the well money flow is going up. Again, like I said, the trend exhaustion. And I'm not going to just keep rambling about this, but the bundle pack is the best deal to get because this is not going to go up in value. You will actually get appreciating value if you guys get this. So God bless you guys. I don't do videos over the weekend, so I wanted to leave you guys with this weekend update of where we could head if we start dropping very fast. Again, that's 48,000 or about 67,000 is where I'm looking for if we do see some really good bull momentum in the market. Make sure you guys are set up. Get your buy limit set up using our metrics and using our live trade metrics and our calls. Follow me on Telegram because this month we are going to try to go for 60 for 60 winning trades. God bless you guys so much. Get the indicators, set up your membership, set up your long trade buy limits, and I'll see you guys on Monday morning's videos. God bless you guys. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.